this one that I currently have. Okay guys, so in this video, yes I am showing you how to make something like this. The first link you're going to want to go to is this GIMP downloads link. And this is all going to be in the description, guys. GIMP is an image editing program that can do things kind of like Photoshop. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff that GIMP, has, but I'm going to show you how to do a bunch of things that might help you out a bunch in this video. So next you're going to want to go, after you download GIMP and go through the setup, you're going to want to go to Nova Skin, which is a skin editing software. So it's going to start out as a Steve. You want to go and open your skin file, or you can just put in your username. Like say I wanted to put in Blazer Boss 6. I'd get Blazer skin right there. But I don't want to use Blazer skin. You know what? Let's use Blazer skin. Blazer skin is awesome. Yeah, swag. Yeah, so Blazer skin. Why don't we position Blazer skin in a certain way? Like you go over to pose. And by the way, guys, if you want the background to be like something awesome, like this, a beautiful castle, then you can just change the background. It just looks nice when you're editing the skin. There are crows flying by. Oh wow, there's a giant flock of birds in a tree. Not like you guys want to know that, but yeah. Also, you can go to where and you can put things on your character, like shadows, and that's like it shades your skin for you, because I'm bad at shading skins. Anyway, go to pose. Move your parts with the left mouse button. Select that and make sure just move. Like you can move around like by holding left click around here. And this website's very laggy. I warn you. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Hashtag blame the world. So you can just move his arms around like that, or your character's arms around like that. By holding left click. Sorry if you hear background noise. You probably won't because my microphone's nice. It's a built-in microphone, but it's a good microphone. But Blazer Skyping. Anyways, we have something like that. We can make the legs bend with this program by just editing these settings here. We can also make the arms bend, which is really cool. So that's awesome. We can also have him hold something. So why don't we have him hold a gold pickaxe for whatever reason he'd have one. And then to save the image, you're going to want to go to Photo, and it will save like that, and then you right click, save picture as whatever you want to save it, and I don't even want to save that because I'm not going to use that for anything. But I will be right back with you guys. Wait, no, never mind. I have one more link to show you. This is going to be the link for the channel art template download that I made for you guys to use for GIMP. Just go to this link, it's going to be in the description. Just download it and open it up in GIMP. Or just double click it wherever you have it and it should open it up in GIMP. It's a template that will, I'll show you guys the template in just a sec, but I will be right back with the next part of the tutorial. Okay, so we are back with the next part of the tutorial. In this part, I'm going to be showing you how to make the background of your GIMP file. So yeah. And your channel art, like the background of your channel, the blue thing, or you can make it red, whatever you want. But anyway, to do this, you're going to need to open the template up in GIMP. It's going to take a long time to load up. Don't worry about that. That's normal. Don't give up. Never give up unless the world gives up. Never mind. Actually, just never give up. It's just a thing that I've learned over time. But anyway, you have your template in here. These guides just show you where the safe areas are. Like this is the, by the way, I'm going to show you a few shortcuts. You hold control and use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. I'm going to be using that a lot in this video. But, yeah, by the way, don't mind this. This is just my Bandicam recording thingamabobber. Yeah, so you're going to have this little thing in here. So this in here is what you see on the YouTube channel. This is like the main thing you'd see, right? Like this is the center. So why don't we make a background for this whole thing? First, you're going to want to select the blend tool. Make sure your foreground color is set to a darker color. So say, let's do a darker red. It's nice, and then a lighter red for the background color. And your tool options is going to be in there, but I honestly like dragging it out. Let's just put it there, and then you just drag it out like that, and you're gonna get this. I like using this a lot more than having it in there because it's just, you get a lot more space to work with. But anyway, you want to make sure it's gonna start like this with the darker color first. You're gonna want to invert that right there. Make sure your shape is set to radial, and you want to make sure this is set to foreground to background RGB. You could make a rainbow, but rainbows look weird. Actually, they look awesome, but I'm not gonna make a rainbow. We're gonna use RGB, and go from the center, hold left click, and drag it out to one of the corners, and you will get a beautiful radial gradient like that. And to make it even better, you want to make sure this is set to foreground to transparent. Change the foreground color to black, and drag it out to another corner, same corner, it doesn't really matter which corner, and then it makes a beautiful, beautiful vignette like this, and this is really cool looking, guys. And you can use this in other different things like thumbnails. I'll also, by the way, be doing a avatar tutorial and a thumbnail tutorial in the upcoming days, so if you do enjoy this tutorial and want to see more, then be sure to subscribe. If I get better at making these backgrounds, or banners, or channel arts, or what so, then I will be releasing a better channel art thing update video. Anyway, let us go on to the text. Oh, never mind, guys. I have to add a texture to the background, so you can just look up texture in Google Images, save one, and then go open it up in GIMP. And yeah, sorry for your background noise displeasure, my brother. So backgrounds, texture. I already have a texture saved. So you have that. It's really awesome. Why did I just close that? Yeah, there we go. Texture, and then image. Scale image 2560 by 1440, which is the size of the channel art thing there. It's gonna look really bad, but just Control C and then Control V. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My brother was Skyping loudly, and I told him to turn it down. Ruined a few recordings so far. But anyway, so you've pasted it in here with Control V, and you're going to want to go into Layers. By the way, if you don't have Layers open, Windows, Dockable Dialogues, Layers, and open Layers. Anyway, you want to hit the new layer right here and rename this with Edit Layer Attributes. And by the way, right click that to get to that and make the layer name Texture, because this is going to be your texture, and you're going to want to reduce the opacity by however far you want. But since that looks really gray and what so, make your mode multiply. It really looks a lot better. It makes it able for you to increase that to like that. That's really awesome right there. I like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. And now why don't we add our character? Okay, we're back, and now why don't we add our character here? So File, open as Layers, and then Pictures. This is going to be the thing I add, the panda picture. This is a panda thing I made of me with my panda onesie. So but you know, we made the one with Blazer. I don't have that. I'm just gonna use my panda one. So I zoomed in on it, and I'm using my move tool to move this around you. Just want to make sure this yellow area is on the guide area. So it doesn't matter if like the bottom is down there. Well, if you want that, then you can just scale the layer to be a little smaller. But I honestly don't care. I think that looks fine as it is. If you don't want the flick to go out of the picture. But anyway, why don't we add our text now? Because that's awesome looking. So just left click after selecting the text tool on the picture, and just write with your text, and make sure your justify is to center. And we're going to write President's Pro. And why don't we drag this out over to the edge, down a little bit, and over to the other edge here. Yeah, buddy. Down maybe a little bit, down. And Control A, make sure the size is a lot bigger, maybe like this. Control A this, by the way, select the whole thing. Or you can just do that and hold down with the... Anyway, make sure your font is set to something interesting instead of sans. So, 1 second. Never mind. Sorry about that. Noise in the background. Anyway, yeah, this is Comica Access, which is a font that I downloaded off of dafont.com, which is a really awesome font site that you guys should check out. But anyway, since this is red, we want to Control A and make it black. And then select the President Pro layer, or whatever you write in your text right over there. Right click, alpha selection, select shrink by 1, and that shrinks the selection by 1. Now we want to go and make the text look really awesome. So make your foreground color orange and your background color a yellow. By the way, you can look at those and just put those in if you want the exact same colors. I like these two colors. They're really nice. And go over to the tool options in the blend tool and make sure the shape is set to bilinear. And yeah, foreground to background RGB. And yes, inverted, so like we had before. And why don't we do that? And that makes it really cool. Like a gradient feel to that. And that's awesome. But I also like using up and down like this. This is really cool. Like something like that. That looks really awesome. So I'm gonna keep that, and that's basically gonna conclude it. So alpha selection on the background, just so we can see this without the ant lines. And that is looking pretty sick, guys. That is our channel art. Sorry for that little voice crack there, but I had a voice crack, it happened. Anyway, this is basically my channel art tutorial. And if you did enjoy it, remember to give the video a like. It will really help out a bunch, and it will make sure that I have the motivation to make another one of these graphics tutorials. Next is going to be an avatar, and then the next one after that is going to be a video thumbnail tutorial. I'll have a different few styles of the video thumbnail tutorials, but anyway, let's see, fail. Yeah, just don't ignore all the information I just gave you, but you gotta save the image by file. And by the way, you're gonna want to save it anyway as a GIMP file, just so you can go back to it. Save and export, and you're gonna export it as channel art. I'm gonna do it in my documents. So that's our channel art. Yeah, export it as JPEG, by the way. And how you do that, I just went ahead of myself. Export, you want to make sure that you select file, just go to JPEG image. So there we go, we are done with our GIMP programs. Let's close this all out. We are all done. Now we can add it to our channel. There's an avatar I made for Blazor. So we go to our channel, you select this edit thingy right up here, just by mousing over channel art, it should appear. Edit channel art and select the photo from your computer. I put it in my documents as channel art. No, let's see, channel art, yay. We add this, and it should, let's see, it's still loading because YouTube's laggy like that. And yeah, oh wow, that's nice. Select. Now let's see, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yay, that's awesome, guys. That is awesome. It's pretty sick channel art. If you did enjoy, do whatever I just told you a few minutes ago. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys